Hi folks, Dino Bob here, back in California Paleopark. This is episode 5, and this is where we pay off a promise I made in a previous one about adding one of the new animals, and it is of course Ankylosaurus. So we're going to start out here at the entrance complex. I had said when I made the round corners there that that was the first of some changes to this building and area, and now we're going to look at a couple more. I have modified the sign to reflect the name of this park. Uh, not such a big deal, but it's kind of an important thing since it was a sign there to have the name of the park there. And as we look over to our left, you see a new viewing area. Um, It's overlooking the Ouranosaurus habitat that we looked at and 2 episodes ago, I believe. And it's made largely from pieces of the main entrance building. It gives our guests, including those that are walking on air, a good view into the habitat. I don't see an Ouranosaurus at the moment, but they're still out there. Um, so it's always nice on these big exhibits to have more than one. Oh, there's one. To have more than one view area just to get more coverage for what the guests can see. So this is a pop-up view. You've got a preview of coming attractions there, and also where we'll be working today. So we'll go through the building because that's another one of the additions. You can see I added a way for guests to get out the back of the building, which is what we'll do. And here we are. Ahead of us is where we're headed today, but we need to go down the stairs. And there's a big empty area there we're not going to deal with today. I did a lot of planting on the back side of the building here, more to make it feel like, that this is the way it was intended to be all along, and just make it more friendly. So there's our Ankylosaurus habitat, quite far along. You can see I used rocks to enclose it. There's only one strong enough low fence right now for the Ankylosaurus, and I just didn't like the look of it. It's the concrete fence, not the feel I wanted for this area. So rocks all around. And the animal in question is ahead of us. I did use modular pieces to separate the guests from the habitat. These guys have sort of an island in the middle of the habitat and a lot of this low water for them to go wading through, which they seem to like a lot. They have a care building in the back and lots of coastal foliage because it's a coastal park. And they run around making their noises, and we're going to get a demonstration of why there's a standoff between the guest fence and the animals as that tail sweeps across. We don't want it doing that to our guests because at the very least they'd be injured. So very vegetated habitat. These guys seem to like a fair bit of foliage as well as a good bit of water. Their feeding platform is on the island, so they will come up right near this viewing area and be able to be seen by the guests. I don't think the devs are yet really experimenting with socializing, but these two really seem to like to hang out near each other. They don't separate by much, and then they go back together again. Could just be coincidence, of course. Anyway, in the back is the care building. This will turn out to be the first iteration of it. I wanted it to sort of blend into the background. But eventually I decided that it was too narrow inside. I wanted more space for the animals, so I enlarged it from this single area to a wider one. Single wall space one with just the curves to a wider one to give the animals more space to turn around inside. And here is my traditional aerial view of the habitat, so you can get a sense of what I was talking about. In the next video, we'll be building out to the area on the other side of this road. A little time jump here, where I have done some work on the other side of the road, but I have also added another viewing point for the Ankylosaurus, which is what we're headed for now, using the animal silhouette to indicate it. I picked green because the animals are green. It's a fairly simple thing, but it does give us a different perspective into the habitat. You can see one out there hanging out by the other viewpoint. I don't know where the second one has gotten at the moment. But I'm pretty happy with how this one came out. Still don't like the concrete barrier fence in the far distance on the left, which we just looked at. And now it's time for some animal shots on our little thyreophorians. Well, little, they're the biggest thyreophorians in the game right now. And it is no small animal. They're pretty neat looking. They've got good sounds, and kind of happy with how it came out, even though they still walk through trees. Maybe I'll see if I can use a trick that I read about, which is putting a rock inside things like redwoods to encourage the animals to walk around them if the rock turns out to be something they can't climb over, instead of just phasing through the trees like that. Oh well. Anyway, I think I just said that we were working across the street next time, but we may be working somewhere else in the park. I'm getting a little confused right now because I have done a lot more work in the park than you've seen, and including later clips like the one with the second viewing point. And it's getting me confused about the order in which I'm doing these things. I'll try and get it straightened out and get some more videos out, stacking them up, because I'll be taking a trip. So anyway, thanks for stopping by today. If you liked it, you know where the like button is. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's encouraging. And make a comment. I'll do my best to answer, although it may be slow on this video. Anyway, hope you've been enjoying the strong coastal theme for this park. I don't know what the light did there. I think I may have had the flashlight on and turned it off, but I'm not really sure. Sorry about that. But the sun is going down, and it's going to be time for our Ankylosaurus to go to bed, and for me to sign off. So until next time, be kind to each other, take care, and I hope to see you again in another video next week. Bye now.